Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Hello, my name is Tanay Tiwari and welcome to Buzz This Week. Are you tired still? वो ऑस्ट्रेलियन ओपन फाइनल देखने के बाद नडाल नहीं थके 21 ग्रैंड स्लैम टाइटल्स तक, लेकिन वो फाइनल देख कर ना मैं तो थक गया. मुझे पता है आप भी थक गए. उस थकान को हटाने के लिए तो हम आए, मीम्स और क्रिकेट न्यूज लाए हैं हर हफ्ते की तरह. इस हफ्ते भी ऑन द शो दिस वीक, Rohit returns, Kuldeep comes back. Ranji Trophy is a go. England sniff a win almost, and the under-19 boys inch closer. So India announced their squad for the ODIs and the T20Is versus the West Indies, and there are changes. Quite a few of them. First one is Rohit Sharma is back. ऐसे मजा नहीं आएगा यार. म्यूजिक लगा दे. Rohit Sharma is back. Yes, he will lead India in the ODIs and T20Is. Remember, he's now India's full-time white ball captain. Vice captain KL Rahul will be available from the second ODI onwards. In comes into India's ODI squad Kuldeep Yadav, who's been sitting on the sidelines for a while now, which means Kul Shah are back, but Kul Shah ko rakhne in check. In breaks Ravi Bishnoi into both of India's squads, ODIs and T20Is. There's also another inclusion in India's ODI squad, a maiden call-up for the all-rounder Deepak Hooda. All of this only points towards one thing. Indian team को उन middle overs में चाहिए full इज्जत. Full इज्जत चाहिए full because South Africa में मिली नहीं. Wickets भी मिले नहीं. One of the key reasons why India lost that series was that the Indian bowlers just could not tighten the noose around the opposition batters in those middle overs. अब इतने सारे changes हैं, दिखाएंगे आपको. Squads भी दिखाएंगे. देख लो आप squad. देखो भाई. Now remember, Bumrah and Shami have been rested. Ravichandran Ashwin made himself unavailable for selection because of an injury. Akshar Patel comes back into India's T20I squad. Harshal Patel also makes a cut there. While Ravindra Jadeja is undergoing the final phases of his recovery. He'll be fit soon, but not soon enough for this series. Now that is a power-packed squad. Make no doubt about that. और power-packed होना भी चाहिए. आप देख रहे हो ना वेस्ट इंडीज ने कैसा कहर ढाया है इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट T20I सीरीज में. I mean, look at the way Holder bowled, look at the way Pooran and Powell batted. कहर ढा सकते हैं वो इंडिया में भी. तो टीम इंडिया मेरा ना एक सजेशन है आपको.
सतर्क रहें.
With the COVID-19 pandemic raging worldwide, nothing was unaffected. Cricket wasn't either. Cricket was right in the middle of it, as was the IPL. But yet the BCCI managed to stage both the previous seasons, sometimes behind closed doors, sometimes in various phases, but they managed to pull these seasons through. The same can't be said of the Ranji Trophy though. For the last two seasons, it hasn't happened, and the domestic cricketers have been waiting for it like... This season too, it seemed like it was going down the drain with the Omicron wave now surging across the country. But per a communication from BCCI Secretary Jay Shah, the Ranji Trophy this season is a go. Yes, the format of it is yet to be decided, but it can begin as soon as the second week of February. While the first phase will have these games, the second phase that will be conducted after the IPL in July sometime will have the knockouts. Now this is good news for domestic cricketers. On the international front, in terms of the BCCI and their annual contracts, not a lot has changed. The A+ bracket, as Cricbuzz understands, will continue to have those three players, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah, who will earn a 7 crore retention fees for this year as well.
पैसा ही पैसा होगा.
यार उनको हर साल मिलती है. लास्ट ईयर भी मिली थी ये फीस. हर जगह मत डाला करिए मिडिल क्लास मीम्स. Anyway, there were news reports saying that Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul could be promoted into that A+ bracket. We understand that that isn't happening, and the larger structure of the contracts from previous year may stay this year as well. England in their one-off Ashes test on the final day needed 39 runs from 7 overs with 7 wickets remaining. Now after that dismal Ashes series earlier this year, England fans, when you saw this equation, did you press that excitement button? Did you?
नहीं दबाना था.
What he's saying there is that you shouldn't have, because what followed was a dominant bowling performance from the Aussies, who almost went the distance, picked up 6 wickets. England were 9 down, heading into the final few overs. Australia sensed a win here. Now, Australian fans, did you press that excitement button? Same advice for you as well, because England eked out a draw towards the end of it. It was such a game where, well, if you look at it, neither team deserved to lose. It was a draw, but a draw worth its weight in gold. And cricket Twitter was all praises for this test match. Indian fans, आपको भी same suggestion. वो it's coming home वाला excitement button अभी नहीं दबाना है. I know our under-19 boys are slaying it at that World Cup, haven't dropped a game, beat the defending champions Bangladesh in that quarter-final convincingly by 5 wickets. But नहीं, आपने excitement का button नहीं दबाना है. आपने
सबसे पहले घबराना नहीं है.
नहीं घबराते तो हम वैसे भी नहीं है जी. But just boys, forget about it. Take it one game at a time. Now you have a date in the semi-finals with the Aussies. Take it one game at a time. पहले semis, फिर finals, फिर देखते हैं. कुछ बोलेगा नहीं कोई. The first challenge this week is IPL centric. RCB are searching for a captain. Who can that captain be? मैं बताऊं, गुस्सा तो नहीं करोगे? पक्का, सच बताओ. I think it can be, it should be David Warner. Hear me out. Because they have now a vacant overseas slot with AB de Villiers gone, which means they can give that permanent fixture to David Warner. He's a proven leader. He is an explosive batter. He's a gun fielder. He's everything that you need. What are your thoughts? Hashtag Buzz this week across all platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, हम सब जगह हैं. आप बताइए आपके हिसाब से कौन बनना चाहिए RCB का कैप्टन. That's all that we have for you in this episode of Buzz this week. Until next week, remember, अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि यार क्रिकेट में इतना इन्वेस्ट क्यों करते हो तुम, तो उनको बता देना that Chennai Super Kings have become the first Indian sports enterprise to become a unicorn. Unicorn बोले तो कोई भी enterprise जिसका value $1 billion से ज्यादा हो गया. CSK now sits in that bracket. और अगर उसके बाद भी वो आपसे connect नहीं कर पाए तो उनको बोलना मैं out. फिलहाल it's time for us to go out. Yes, me and Buzz this week. और हम ना थोड़े दिन out ही रहेंगे. जी हाँ, थोड़ा सा break ले रहे हैं. थोड़ी सी चीजें ट्वीक करेंगे, थोड़ा सा कुछ नया लाएंगे आपके लिए बस दिस वीक पर बहुत जल्दी. पक्का प्रॉमिस. आप आओगे ना वापस? पक्का आओगे? आई नो आओगे. आपको हमसे प्यारे, हमको आपसे प्यारे. क्रिकेट न्यूज, मीम्स और भी बहुत कुछ इन व्हाट बस दिस वीक विल ब्रिंग टू यू आफ्टर दिस ब्रेक. आइएगा जरूर.